going to overtime. Back and forth they go. Big goals, big plays, and big hits.
Do we really have any choice at all?
Everyone has a choice, and every choice has a consequence.
Which do you choose?
Life's full of tough choices, isn't it?
How do you choose?
Canada's Ultimate 50-50 is back all across Canada this holiday season. Don't miss out on your chance to win big during the World Juniors and support grassroots hockey in your community. 3 massive draws and great early bird prizes from December 4th to January 5th. It's Hockey Canada's biggest power play yet, so don't wait. Scan the QR code on your screen or get your tickets at hockeycanada5050.ca.
United States 2-0 coming in. The Finns 1-1, and off to overtime we go. Canada lost a shootout a couple of days ago to Latvia in the other overtime game in the tournament so far. It's 5 minutes of 3-on-3, then a shootout if necessary. In the medal rounds, it's 10 minutes in the quarterfinals, semifinals, and bronze medal game, followed by a shootout. The gold medal game does not have a shootout. You play 20 minutes of 3-on-3 until the winning goal is scored.
So I'm going to say we're not getting to a shootout tonight either, as it's been a busy game offensively. Started shorthanded with a wrister while down a man openly scoring in the game, but then it was Torrance with a nice cut to the middle to tie things back up for the States as a checking unit goes to work offensively for USA. Then on in the second period, another nice play by Cole Hudson. That was a laser-like wrister short side, making it 2-1, but then a power play goal. Kieskin in on the tip, and the high slot made it 2-2. Yeah, that one felt pretty good, and then Finland kept pushing on a non-delayed offside that had the Americans confused. Miettinen makes it 3-2, and then in the third period, another checking depth line. Ziemer on a nice feed from Moore and Stiga ties things up, and now we go 3-on-3 in overtime
for 5 minutes or less.
You got to take advantage with Hudson and Boyum, the way that they can make plays.
Right. So
they are real difference makers.
Boyum's out there now. The forwards are Leonard and Perreault for Team USA. It's Helenius along with Huninen and Kiviharju for Finland. And they battle for the face-off, controlled by Team USA. Here is Boyum with it. Steve Boyum finds Leonard. Spins it back to Perreault, winding in. Gabe Perreault has a look, moves in, goes behind the back, can't get the shot away. He's had 2 breakaways in the game, has hit the post twice. Here's Boyum being shouted there by Huninen. Now Leonard comes streaking ahead. Boyum comes back across, in comes Yves Boyum. Crisscrossing with Leonard, Boyum. Back down to Leonard with Perreault parked in front, and Leonard will regroup. Leonard winds it and shoots. That goes off Kiviharju and wide. Now picked up by Huninen. Banks it back out. The Finns need a change. Kiviharju got up with a hot stick.
Penalty. Get on the... Stop it.
Leonard lines in. I wasn't complaining.
The Finnish bench was, and so was Kiviharju.
Huninen chips it back down the American zone as Hudson goes back, and the Finns will complete their change. Cole Hudson has a goal in the game. Drops that back to Higgins. I'm right here. Along with Nelson. Higgins winds in. He tried to forward Ernan. And Ernan bumped him off the puck. Now Hudson feeds it back across. Oh, stopped by Rippinen. Who's puck in front for Higgins as Rippinen took it away from Nelson. In comes Hudson. Winds it and shoots. Rimpinen save. And now a chance for Ernan back the other way. 3-on-1 for the Finns. Ernan. Alasariro. Shoots, scores. Thomas Ernan, overtime winner. And the Finns defeat the United States. Rimpinen with a save at one end. Ernan the goal at the other. Kingston of the Ontario Hockey League. After this save by Rimpinen.
The reason he ends it is as Rimpinen makes an incredible save. Then Higgins goes down. It's an odd man rush. Ernan doesn't overpass it. He's just going to shoot it right through the glove, right through the webbing of Augustine's glove. And that caps off a great game. And
Thomas Ernan.
You got a forward playing a 2-on-1, which happens in 3-on-3.
And Ernan, who played here in Ottawa last year for the 67s, gets a huge ovation from this Ottawa crowd. And the Finns are now 2-1. The United States is 1-0-1. And things in Group A are scrambled.
We thought we would get clarity by the end of the day. We will not.
We have less.
That was an amazing game. That was unexpectedly excellent from Finland, given what we've seen. But they found a level and a style that we did not see coming, or at least I certainly did not.
Ernan, a Vegas 6th-round pick in 2023.
And Rimpinen is becoming a story. This goaltender who's played every minute of every game for Finland.
He was really good today.
Save on Nelson, one-timer from 8 feet away, giving his team a chance to get the game-winning goal.
So we'll have the player of the game presentations and then the Finnish national anthem. Four of the 5 teams in Group A have a win.
Please direct your attention to the Tissot carpet for the player of the game presentation.
Wow.
The player of the game from each team will be awarded a one-of-a-kind paddle, hand-painted by a local Indigenous artist. Special thanks to Imperial and Esso for their contribution that allows us to compensate the artists. Today's awards were painted by Dean Ottawa, a member of the Kitigan-Zibi Algonquin First Nation. His design reflects the deep spiritual connection between First Nations peoples have with our nature and wildlife, honoring the respect and bond passed down through customs, ceremonies, and clan systems. Please welcome Deputy Head of Mission for the Finland Embassy, Ms. Sari Usarauva, to present the Player of the Game Awards. Joining Ms. Usi Rauva are Michael Durnan, recipient of the Most Dedicated Esso Medal in 2024, and Grayson LeBlanc, recipient of the Most Dedicated Esso Medal in 2024, to help present the Player of the Game Awards. The best player for the United States is number 24, numéro 24, Cole Hudson.
Hudson scored for the U.S. It was a big part of their offense, but in the end fell behind the play on the overtime winner.
That's the reason why we didn't think it was going to make a shootout. Teams think to score for themselves or somebody.
Julius Vietinen.
Julius Vietinen plays for Everett in the Western Hockey League, and a big goal for the Finns. Left the game for a while in the third period, but he's named their player of the game. And the Finns celebrate a win over the United States. Their first in 4 attempts against the U.S. And what an early game here at Canadian Tire Center.
For the national anthem of Finland. Vive la vie pour l'hymne national de la Finlande.
well-earned, rousing ovation for the Finns as they have officially awoken at this tournament after a couple of shaky games to start. And Group A suddenly is a lot more interesting. We'll get into that next as we wrap things up.